Here are the best bets for week 3 in college football. Welcome to Juice Bets. My name is Trevor. Today, we're going to be building out a nice prize pick slip with the best plays for Saturday's college football slate. We've got some awesome plus EV profitable sharp plays coming right to you in just a couple minutes here. But before we do, make sure you guys like and subscribe. We will be dropping plays and tips and tricks to become a better plus EV better over the next couple months as we get into, NBA, NHL, all of the college sports, obviously NFL continuing. There's going to be tons of volume, tons of opportunities. And if you really study up and understand how to become a sharp, profitable sports bettor, there's a lot of money on the table for you. So really excited to get into today's video to build out the slip, show you kind of the tips and tricks behind building out a plus EV prize pick slip. And yeah, before we do actually get into that video, I do want to let you know about our VIP Discord. The link is down below. You get a week free trial to join in there. And basically what we do is we send you plus EV profitable sharp slips. So DFS slips, prize picks, underdog parlay play, jock market, all of those. We send those straight to your phone with links so you can tail, right? So it's the easiest way, if you're working, if you're busy, it's the easiest way to get notified on your phone. Oh, here's a bet. You click the link. And then you can just tail the play. And we have about 6 or 7 sharp sports bettors in there that are sending these plays out. And we've been wildly successful this year. And we also just added straight bets too. So if you have FanDuel, DraftKings, Caesars, MGM, Fliff, all of these sports books, we are sending bets there now. Plus EV straight bets are in the server. So tons of opportunities. Join the server if you're interested. If not, stick around for the video. And let's get into it. So as we know, PrizePicks is a fixed payout DFS platform, which, really inherently is the reason why we have this edge and this opportunity, because they do not vary the payouts based on if you're taking over or under, right? So let's say we take all of these guys, all these quarterbacks over. It's going to give us a 10x payout, right? If we go 5 for 5, we'll get a 10x payout. If we change these to unders, we're still getting a 10x payout, right? And that means that what we need to simply do is find plays that are significantly favored, and we put them in the slip, and we will not be, the payout for us will not be changed based on, how favored they are, right? And so that's where Odds Jam comes in, because we can find these opportunities to put in these favored slips. So let's head to the Odds Jam optimizer and look for some plays. So it's really quite simple with Odds Jam, also with Daily Grind Fantasy, another similar platform, an optimizer that finds you profitable plays on these fixed payout platforms like PrizePicks, Underdog Parlay Play. And the interesting thing about this is that we can find, profitable plays that basically, it's pretty simple. You find plays that have, more favored odds than what PrizePicks implied odds are, right? And so since PrizePicks payout is fixed, basically we can say that, okay, each leg, right, each player that we put in there, PrizePicks is offering us minus 119 odds on there. And as a plus EV sharp sports bettor, we're looking to find value here. So what we need to simply do is find plays that are more favored than minus 119. Obviously, we want to make sure that these are de-vigged, so they're fair odds, right? There's no tax from the sports books on this, but those are technicalities. We can get into more details in that in another video. But for today, what we want to do is on the Odds Jam optimizer, we want to look at these odds right here, because this is the algo odds. So de-vigged, fair odds of what these, what these plays are calling for. And obviously, if it's green, right, that means that these odds are more favored than these odds. And that means we're getting a plus EV slip. So let's find some nice plays for college football. What we can do is we can actually filter this by the league. So we can just go like this, and we'll look for NCAA. And we'll look for it. So we do have some good plays on the board. We won't be able to build out a full slip necessarily with this, but we definitely can play some of these. So Neighbors and Griffin over receiving yards. Let's see if that play is still available. I know that I did actually check that earlier because I saw this play on the board. Neighbors and Griffin. There we go. So this is an over. And let's just quickly go back to the optimizer to show you why it's an over. Well, if we look at this, this is a combo prop, right? And as we can see on FanDuel, this is being priced at minus 192. And what we know about FanDuel is that they are very sharp with player props, right? As opposed to Pinnacle, FanDuel is often more sharp on these. So Neighbors and Griffin, we love to see that. The over 127.5 at minus 192, right? Obviously, DraftKings and MGM are showing us at not quite as good odds as FanDuel, right? But we're taking FanDuel's word for this because they are usually quite sharp on these player props. It's the same thing with White and Pearsall here. Basically the exact same play, over 127.5 receiving yards, and FanDuel's giving us a nice price there, saying that it's quite favored. So we'll put in Pearsall here, and White will go over. Go back to the optimizer. Now we're looking at a few Wisconsin guys. And what's interesting about these is that we can kind of correlate them together, right? So let's take the Wisconsin, we'll take the under passing yards and the over rushing yards, right? Because that means that it's correlated. Because if the quarterback's going under on his passing yards, it's quite likely that the running back will have gone over on his rushing yards and vice versa, right? And the reason why these are favored is because we're getting 263.5, right? But on FanDuel, he's being priced at 255.5. Right? So we're getting an extra 8 yards of value here. So Mordecai and Malusi, under on passing yards and over on rushing yards. Whoops. Mordecai, Malusi, and this was more. And so we go under on passing yards, over on rushing yards, and that'll be a nice correlated play there. So let's look at DG Fantasy and see if we can find any other props to put in here for college football tomorrow. It doesn't look like it on PrizePicks. So let's go back to OddsJam, and we will look just for another play to put in here that would work. So Wade Miley and Jake Irvin over 7 strikeouts combined is a very nice play. We're looking at minus 162 on FanDuel, minus 139 DraftKings, pretty consensus. So this is a nice favored play. So we'll round out the lineup with this here. Miley and Irvin over 7 strikeouts to round out this slip. And that's MLB. Now, if you guys are watching this and this is bumped, which it likely is because this value doesn't stay on the board for too long, what we're going to do is here, I'll just look back at the optimizer and you can see some other plays. So another one that I like would be this Byron Young, under 6 tackles and assists, because we've got DraftKings and Caesars at 6.5 and really favored. So, we don't quite get as good of a line, but it was very favored at 6.5. Another good one would be Keenan Allen here, over 6 receptions. About even money on 6.5, so we get him at 6. So obviously that becomes a really favored play. Another one here, Jamar Chase over 6.5 receptions, minus 145 on DraftKings, 155 on Pinnacle. So another favored play. So these are all really solid plays that you can build into slips. For the sake of this video, we're just going to build out this 5-man here with these college plays and this Miley and Irvin prop. And we'll see if we can get 20 bucks on it. We can. Okay, great. Usually we're limited pretty significantly. We won't actually be able to get those plays out. But what we're going to do now is we're going to actually post this in our VIP Discord server. And this is how people are going to be getting our plays, right? So we go to the PrizePicks tab. We tag PrizePicks. So you'll have this PrizePicks role if you have PrizePicks, you get into the server, you select the roles you want to be notified for. We send this link, and simply people copy this link, right? Head over to their browser, they paste the link in, right? And then when you get to PrizePicks, that link will basically populate all of the fields, so you'll be able to tail all of our plays if my internet would work, which is an interesting one.
A few moments later.
Anyways, my internet kind of just crapped out there, but basically what I was trying to say was you copy the link, you paste it in, and it will fill out your slip like this, and then you just simply enter how much you want to bet on the game, and you enter the slip. So that's what the VIP Discord does. Anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. Let me know if you are tailing below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.